Alright guys, Joe with Ferro. We are here with week number 7 of 52 ferro rod fires. It was requested to try pine cones this week. I apologize for being a few days late on this. Just life and stuff have kind of gotten in the way. But anyway, we'll give this a go. I've tried it before in the past, and quite honestly, I have never had success. But got a few ideas, and I guess we'll see where it takes us. I found as dry ones as I could find. It's been raining here quite a bit, but that's pretty much, I think, it's the case for most everybody across the East Coast. So let's get this camera moved around here and see what we can do. Now, I'm finding getting them off the branch is crumbling them up, but I have a feeling I'd end up crumbling them up eventually anyway. So go ahead and skip that part. As I mentioned, I had some ideas. One of which is I've always just tried one pine cone. So maybe multiples provide more base material for sparks to land on. Might have better luck. Not really holding my breath, but yeah, there we go. And pardon the bloody stump. I butchered a few squirrels on this stump last night, so. Okay, just gonna go ahead and call no joy on that. Pretty much mimics my experience. Get out a striker that throws better sparks. Again, pretty much mirrors my experience. Set a couple of those aside. Let's try dicing this up a little bit. Treat these like pine needles a little bit. And just to answer any questions before I get them, this is the Woodsman School knife put out by the Woodsman School in conjunction with Primal Edge. Primal Edge makes it by the Woodsman School specifications. Just got it not too long ago. So far I'm really impressed with it. But anyway, I got an ember. I can use that to blow something else into flame. I don't think this is going to go. Nope, no joy there either. And we got a little bit of smoke going on. I could shave some of this rod off without catching it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm shaving a little bit of this rod off, kind of treating it like a magnesium block in conjunction with a ferrocerium rod. See if we can't get an elongated burn to get these things going. Hey, well, had a little bit of a flame there. Almost. So far, this is mimicking 100%. Well, 90%. This is going a little bit better than the last time I tried it. Starts, but it doesn't want to stick. Tell you one thing, it sure is a waste of a rod. Guess it's kind of good I know a guy who makes them. Alright, let's get some more of this pine cone going on here. Starts, but then it immediately goes out. And I think we've all thrown pine cones into the fire, but really in awe of what an amazing burn they create. These definitely need some sort of base fire to get them going, in my opinion. As I can tell you, if I'm in a situation where I need a fire, standing here and doing this, even if I find success, is not going to be my first route. So, let's move on to idea number 2. Scoot that over to the side a little bit. tilt this thing out a little bit. And yes, this is fat wood. If you're going to cheat, why not guarantee success, or at least come close, right? Big on me. Alright, that's fat we're going right now. Let's see if these pieces of pine cone catch. Quite frankly, doesn't really look like they want to. Well, there we have it, guys. See what that does. Well, there we have it. I'll leave it for you to draw your own conclusions. Personally, pine cone makes for a nice party trick in a fire, but as far as starting a fire, there's a lot better choices out there, even if you have nothing but wet tinder around you. Alright guys, obviously this isn't at the same time as what I started out as, and I don't know what, if any video I'm going to replace. This may just be in addition to. I was editing the video and noticed that my arm was in the way, at least an annoying part of the time. But anyway, I wanted you to see what I saw, even though I really feel like that the original take of the video got the point across. I wanted you to see, not just listen and wonder, okay, he says it's smoking, okay, how's it smoking? So tried to remember in what order I went in here, and I'm sure I'm going to splice and piece and in the very least, but you'll get the point here. So anyway, obviously, as you know, this is about pine cones. Gonna try to make this as short as possible because these are supposed to be short. But anyway, started off with a base of pine cones, and you know what, who knows, maybe we'll end up with better luck this time. I got a runner. And still no joy there. So we'll continue on like we did before. Put a couple of these aside. And the only reason I'm aiming for brevity here is because, like I've said before several times, the point of these is just to encourage you guys to practice. Not that I'm trying to teach you, you know, I'm in the learning phase myself, I guess, but I want to keep them short, not intimidating as far as time investment, and just something where you feel like you can, you know, you got 5, 10, 15 minutes, you can head outside and practice and not have to have a whole free afternoon to hit the woods and get set up in camp or something like that, where, you know, you just head outside and put a cookie sheet down and play with your ferro rod, something like that. That is the entire point. It's practicing skills, no frills. And again, we got an ember down on there. Something you could use to blow into flame, but this isn't flaming up. Put a constant heat on it like you do pine needles. Get a minor flare up. It goes out and just turns into a coal. And to all those who have messaged me and commented, how many ferro rods do I go through a month? Well, I don't go through more than one, but I can go through these things fairly quickly. Alright. Let's get more of a base down. Let's see what happens. If you're wondering why I'm not using my knife to strike this ferro, well, this strikes better than any spine of a knife that I have. And actually, in the original cut of this video, which you may or may not see, I did try it. Are we gonna do it? Well, almost. See if we can get that going. I don't believe it. Well, it's better than any result I've had so far, but still not that great. Alright. Let's rearrange this, get some of that charred material on the bottom. I'll be. Not the best, and you'd have to be quick with whatever other tinder you had. But I would say that this is actually not great, but doable. I go ahead and apologize, guys. This is going to be a long video. Pine cones are definitely not the liquid gasoline that many people make them out to believe. That is for sure. Alright. Well, let's see something here. We're all here to learn. It's doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. Excuse me, the camera has a 10-minute cutoff. Alright, well there you have it. Pine cones. Week 7. Definitely a different conclusion than my first take of earlier today. It's doable.